Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reaction. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and that is Chey, and we are here to watch some Yurei Deco. And this is the cat episode, I think. We're finally going to figure out what's up with Smiley.
Mad Cat Hours.
Uh,
What was the
or,
cat's name? What was the cat's name again?
apparently it's Smiley, I think. That's what they addressed him as last episode. It stuck with me, and this episode is named after him. So it's going to feature him doing something, or just standing ominously in the background of every shot, like
Are you
like
sure?
a bad internet
This is
monster.
Theta's episode then.
Are you sure that mommy girl isn't Smiley?
I don't think she is, because she's the one who addressed Smiley.
I just don't remember him being called Smiley. But to anyone who's watched last episode's arguments, will recognize that I didn't remember a lot of stuff from the episode.
It'd be like that.
Alright, so this is basically a cold open. There's not much for us to kind of guess about what's going to happen. We just kind of have to go ahead and watch
No,
her.
this show is very much Saturday morning cartoon, where one episode does not lead into the next.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and watch. Hold up a second, I got a phone call.
It's Smiley. Smiley actually is a horror villain. The call is coming from inside the house! See, my computer is my my phone, so I don't get those problems. I literally just mute the tab and then check messages later.
For real.
I don't want people calling me. What, we live in the 90s?
No facts though.
Alright, there we go.
I mean, think about it. We went from phones to pagers, which is basically text messaging, back to calling people, and now we're back to texting.
Yep.
Different phases of the same two things.
I had an algorithms professor who's like, don't talk bad about the punch card, you know, it's everything else is just a fad. We'll come right back to it.
I mean, basically, what's a punch card other than removable media?
Yep.
It's your
Okay.
SIM card of what these... I can't remember what year punch cards were being used.
Honestly, at my last job, they still utilized them sometimes.
40s to 60s, I think. Alright. But I am good here. We can get rolling, whatever. Go. The trash is alive.
あの人の瞳に映るものすべて何も知らないウブだった頃の私
What?
What?
What is this dialogue?
それは運命の出会いだったの人間は皆月誰にも見せたことのない暗い面を持っているの
What?
The dark side of the happy smiley drone.
I don't know, the gas mask kid reminds me of Ed just from that one scene. But it really felt like that was Grandma talking.
Yeah, it is their voice.
Yeah.
I got to get a character guide and just put it up on the side here.
I don't know, I have all the main ones that I would recognize on the overlay. Hey, Griff!
Yo.
How's it going?
Yeah, pretty good over here, yeah. How's subscribers going?
Oh, I don't know, about 80% of them aren't subscribed.
What?
Only 8. We gotta pump those numbers up, everybody. Be sure to hit the subscribe button in the bottom right, get notifications if you want to, like the video if you want, and of course, leave a comment and tell us what your favorite part of the episode is. Every little bit helps and encourages us to keep making more anime reactions for everybody here.
Maybe that's my new ploy, to start hiding that stuff in normal conversations.
I mean, one of my favorite ways that, like, YouTubers with their ads get me is when they, like, bait you into the ad, and it's like, okay, you got me, I'll sit through it.
Yeah, they segue into it perfectly from the actual, like, content they were doing.
Oh, yeah. Or they'll, like, make it look like they're leading into a joke, and it's like, by the way, this is hella fresh.
Oh no, they're being chased by a demon.
見つかった。
次はまたベリーが鬼な。
ガジガジドンクサ。
まだやんのこのかくれんぼ。
テストは重要だ。
なら自分でテストしてみれば。
いいな。ワールディングに大切なのは世界観を支える客観性だ。体験ではない。
こんなのゼロから作ることができるのに体験しないなんてもったいないよ。
He's making a container world, okay.
判断することでは感情という罠にはまり真の評価を見失うものだ。
かっこつけ、誰かの受け売りだろ。
うるさいぞ生ハ
ハゲハゲダンス。
ゲ。いいから再テストするぞ。
ま、結果的には主観に強いハックと客観に強いフィンが組むことで最強のコンビになっているんだけどな。
そんなものかな。
探偵諸君、お仕事よ。じゃじゃーん、新しい依頼人だよ。
Had a new client.
これ
私、汎用型ドローンのドロンと申しますです。
ドローンのドロンさん。
ヒュードロドロドローン。
と申しましても正直な話、私的にはしっくりきていませんで。なんでよ、私が
So,
名前も覚えてないくせに。
so this is actually a thing. They have fully sentient AI that has emotions and projects on other people.
それって記憶喪失ってこと？
いわゆるはぐれとも言われる人工知能搭載ドローンの迷子だ。
なあ、確か町外れの墓場で拾ってきたって話だよな。
いきなり飛びかかってきてさ。私との接続が切れて持ち主が困っているはずです。なんとか探し出してほしいです。
Bro, you're probably thrown out.
カスタマーセンターの登録を調べればすぐわかる。な、ワトソン。
Alright, no, the cat is Watson.
I
So
told
yeah,
you
no,
his
you're
name
right.
wasn't Smiley.
記憶もないし登録もないしないない。
Watson will just continue to haunt the background.
興味ない。
ピコリなーし。な、ピ、さっきの続き。
その前に屋上の水やりだ。手伝え。
And you're helping.
Really,
Oh, that is a default metal clank sound.
it really feels like the first couple of episodes were the setup to this part, right? That now they're on the run. They're trying to find the hack thing that's going on. And now we're in the filler territory of, hey, now we're a gang of detectives helping people.
Yeah, I thought this was about Phantom Zero.
But half of the detectives don't want to help about anything.
Yeah, she's more just hanging out with them. This is just their mini detective series.
バイブレーション機能かな。
どうやら患者に身震いしているというわけで。
大丈夫？
I don't think he's okay. Nope, he's dead now.
Good night.
どう？治る？なんか数字書いてあるよ。
製造番号かな。にしても見た目よりもずっと手の込んだ細工をいろいろとしてあるみたいだな。
ますますラブが期待できそう。
He's a sentient AI capable of emotion. That's about as complex as it gets.
何してるの？
And it's all on that single little circuit board.
Well, I mean, I guess then it makes, as a comparison to the capsule-looking thing that we saw earlier running around, that would seem to be intelligent too.
Which one?
The very early one that used to be with Hack.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've already forgotten.
It was like a rolling trash can almost, but he was like a capsule shape.
Oh, yeah. I love that dude.
Well, I'm saying
Yeah,
if they
that's
consider
cool guy.
this thing to be complex, and they must not consider the other guy to be complex.
Makes sense. Their little robot reminds me of the one from Space Dandy.
ゼロは嘘。ゼロ以外の非ゼロが真実。怪人ゼロ。
マジで。
と言ってもこれはゲームのキャラだけどね。
じゃあこっちのドロンと一緒にいる人は？
そうだ。
I need more Wolf Phantom Zero, honestly. I'm glad we got some more.
That's supposed to be like the point of the show.
よかった、治った。
I think this is, yeah, alright, now this encourages them to actually do something about it.
You know what this show really reminds me of now? Forget everything about the show except for the characters. And I'm really reminded of Torchwood.
ポンコツ。失礼な。
Hmm.
腕がポンコツなのです。
You have an exciting incident that puts you off of the grid and forces you to interact with a strange group of people who seem to then only be doing weird jobs for other people until they're enticed back into the main issue by some overarching problem. And that's what we've got here.
Has Hack ever taken their goggles off before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I've commented
That
multiple
seemed really,
times
really,
about
really weird to me.
last episode when they were waking up. Their goggles were up and
Oh
off.
yeah, you're right. Yep, thank
So I
you.
thought that was weird.
使うんですか？
Yeah, because it is.
非合法って話だよね。だったら出てるわけないし。
私が非合法知りませんでした。
The drone is excited to be a criminal.
基盤の製造番号を調べよう。なんで？使われている基盤はきっと合法でしょ。なるほど。
非合法な私。
よし、正規のドローンはリストから外した。
この中にあのデコを使った人がいたなら、それが私の持ち主。
うん、一緒に調べよう。
ありがとうございます、ベリーさん。
Instead, it's just a list of nerds.
何にでもおせっかいよね。そっかな。嫌いじゃないけど。そういえば最近まだも
So,
Is
you
this
know,
kid
look
just
at the
like-
list.
なんか気分じゃないみたい。
Nah, they already gave up on work. I understand the vibe. It's like, alright, here's the task. I'll just put it aside. Take a nap.
ポンコツ。
失礼な、違います。見てください。
Just
Also,
visually, this kid reminds me of like Gaz from Invader Zim.
Which kid?
私の持ち主。
The kid, the child, the purple one. The one that looks like Gaz from Invader Zim.
well, I don't know.
Just
The
a little bit.
artificial intelligence could have been the kid, so I clarify.
Valid.
あなたはここで使われてたんだ。
That's valid, actually.
I think it's my confusion
I
is
couldn't remember her name.
my
Because
confusion
Smiley's a
is
weird
from
name.
the episode before this one when we saw the old guy turn into a little girl. Is that we don't know
Yeah,
what
that's-
these
違うな。より
we don't know what
valid.
these people look like behind these avatars until they turn back.
Oh no, they're about to realize that the owner is dead.
あれ？スマイリーは？
用事があるから、あとはよろしくと。
仕方ないな。ドロン、二人でカーニーさんのところに行こう。
Oh, is this the episode of oh god, was that
どうしたの？やっと会えるんだよ。
one of the most famous anime series of all time? I'm bringing this coming with me.
会えないようにしてたのでは。でしたら、残りの
The episode of Ghost in the Shell, where was it Thomas? The big blue thing
よっぽど愛されてるからって
wanders around
Tomodachis.
だから
wanders around the city with the little girl looking for a dog,
Oh yeah, that was a fun one.
and the dog was dead the whole time, and the
Yeah.
girl didn't want to accept it. Feels like that's the episode we're getting right now. After you mentioned the owner might be dead.
カーニーって人は
That makes sense.
先日うちの
God, that was such a great episode of Ghost in the Shell.
間違いがありまして。
It was just so human.
Where the drone connects to a box that shows a movie of everything you want to see, and then gains sentience, and then brings it back to everyone.
Well, that was a different thing. That was leading up to the guy who put his brain into a movie theater.
Yeah.
That was what the box was, and it was the best movie ever.
What got me was that the Major was just such a huge critic. I'm just like, damn. She got out of the trap on the power of Inu alone.
ここには見覚えが。
どういうこと？
What's with this sassy lost child?
Love you so much, one much man.
人違いでした。
や、ベリー。
スマイリー？でもどうして？
Oh, what did I say, Griff? Didn't I say Gas Mask Girl might have been Smiley? Boom!
I wonder why she got the name.
珍しい。
Oh, it's good to know Grandma is
マダム
real.
44。
メロン
I thought she might have just been in the tube.
あんたが訪ねてくるなんてね。
マダム、ドロンのことを知ってたんですね。だったらカーニーって人は
あの人の瞳に映るものすべて何も知らないウブだった頃の私にとって初め
Yo,
て
what?
世界を教えてくれた。
Lady in Love?
Could be that the robot's old and remembering
Yeah.
things from 30 years ago.
It definitely seems to be the case.
あの人と一緒ならプリンセスにも魔法使いにも怪盗にだってなってみせた。素敵だった。でもその革命の中であの人は私に
Whoa, revolutions now.
Oh, he instigated. I mean, that's the big part.
I think that's more metaphorical than literal, though. Starting to fight in the old folks' home. Security.
Yeah, what if the little drone dude is just a really old version of those things?
That would make sense, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like really outdated tech by comparison. Did she just Scooby-Doo him?
Yeah, we got some Scooby-Doo going.
Yeah, I guess the plans were holographs and not real. Please transform into battle bed.
Oh,
Ah, she is.
oh!
Battle bed
Granny!
activated.
I thought she was just telecommuting this whole time. It's like, no, she's actually in the bed, moving around in the robot.
Go Gadget Grandma.
Get in bed with me.
I like this grandma.
ここまで来れば安心ね。事務所に帰りなさい。あと私とスマイリーのことだけど、
みんなには内緒にします。
謎は多い方が楽しいものね。
でも一ついいですか？もしかしてカーニーさんってマダムの恋人さん？もしかしてマダムが探偵団に入ったのはカーニーさんの行方を調べるためじゃ？
ロマンチックな子ね。さあ、どうかしら？もう忘れちゃったわ。
そんな。じゃあさっきの話は嘘なんですか？
嘘というものは無駄に使ってはいけないの。いつ必要になるかわからないから。
It's an interesting little
ドローン
line.
の持ち主はカーニーさんは今どこなんですか？ドローンは会いたいんです。
私も会いたいわ。
だったら
あなたって誰どころか何にでもおせっかいね。
You could just tell her if he's dead.
それに、だからはっちゃんも。
ホック？
あの子は誰にでも心に鍵をかけて警戒しているような子だったわ。でもあなたと会って変わった。その理由が分かった気がする。そうね。私が今一つだけ言えることはね、悲しみは一人でも十分に味わうことができるけど、喜びを十分に味わうためには誰かに手伝ってもらわなくちゃいけないの。だからみんなといることにしたの。
I don't know. I think I could be pretty happy alone.
そうそう、その子に伝えて。訪ねてくれてありがとうって。また事務所で会いましょう。またね。月が綺麗ね。
ハンク！大変！ドローンが！
こいつは派手にやられたな。で、どうだったんだ、持ち主は。
手がかりはあったんだけど、結局カーニーさんの行方はわからないまま。
そいつの基盤を直接 SOS につなぐ。
それどういうこと？ワールディングでハッキングだガジガジ！
そいつから複製したデータを調べたら 面白いことが分かった。
あなたたち興味ないって。うるへえぞガジガジ。ありがとうフィンハック。てーらよっと。
ここは一体。
超再現空間だよ。ここであなたのプログラムを再展開するんだって。
どうやって？
オープンセサミ。
Just shake the robot.
始めよう。用意したのは難しい謎だ。しかし謎というものは必ず解ける時が来る。だからそれは心配しなくてよい。
あれ、怪人。
Oh, they're just reliving the memory, that's why.
童話の中の魔法使い。誰にもできないことを実行するのだ。
I don't think they are.
気をつけろ。奴は接触ログを消去するために用意された防壁だ。
どうなってんの？あれゲーム？当然だガジガジ。
ここはゲームゼロネーションの基幹システムを再構築したものだ。ハック、奴の正体を暴け。
I love I。
皆さん、こちらです。
Hey, that catchphrase.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan.
なんでわかんだ？あの施設の中庭と同じなんだ。
はい。
There's no real plants in this garden.
Yeah, but just all bare concrete.
No, so he's guarding.
あ、ハケット様。
やはりハケットか。
ハケット？
ハケット様。
Also, that's a little show that we're watching now. That the bad guy in the cybertech future is named Hackett.
We're just watching Mega Man.
That the main character's name is Hack, and the bad guy's name is Hackett. Ran out of ideas that day, I feel.
I had the same thought, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It was just a screen name. It's fine.
彼は語っていたのだ。
待って、ということはハケットって。
ああ、私の心の師でもある。
怪人ゼロのゲームを作った人なの？
そうです。探偵団の皆さんのおかげで全てを思い出す。
Remind me, the Phantom Zero game is not itself bad, right?
No, it doesn't seem to be.
I don't think so.
I mean, we've been introduced to it like 3 episodes, I think. I just don't remember anything bad about it. Other than it's not the real Phantom thing. Yeah, it said.
で、全てを思い出したってことは、ハケット、カーニーさんの行方って、まさか。
Cold close, he's dead.
残念ながら。ただ、私にとって大切な記憶を再構築できました。私はあの人に捨てられたのではなかった。
He put me into a box and then they threw me out later.
探偵団の皆さん、ありがとうございました。
いろいろ終わっちゃったみたいだけど、残念。ラブをもらい損ねたってことでしょ？
スマイリーさん、ベリーさん、最後にもう一つ。
ばあちゃん。
Same way the Ghost in the Shell episode ended.
Is this a Ghost in the Shell reference?
The whole episode
it has been
is...
the whole time. Always has been.
They just did a Ghost in the Shell episode worse.
天才デザイナーカーニーことハケットの死には裏がある。
こいつはセンターの管理記録だろ。じゃあカーニーを消したってのか。
彼は何かを知った。
マジか。
あのドローンが我々に依頼を頼んだのは彼からのダイイングメッセージだったのかもしれない。
No, Smiley was just playing in the trash.
ハケットという名前にはハックイットという言葉が隠されている。
Really? The show for kids. Gotta spill
Well,
everything out.
to be fair, it's a Japanese, and they have to explain the English pun happening.
I want to remind you that Detective Conan is still airing, and a show like this is spelling out hack it. That sounds like hack it. Oh, jeez.
Alright, just for a recap, did Watson get one line in?
Oh, go for it.
I think he might have, but
No, Watson said nothing.
oh, I thought he did when he was holding the thing up and showing them.
No, that was Finn's voice.
Okay. What if, here's my contention, what if Watson is a mimic and just sounds like everybody? And we've been hearing him the whole time.
That'd be a different show, but I'd be there for it. I feel like it might be more engaging.
I'll go with Griffin's. Watson is actually wearing a fursuit. But his trick is vocal manipulation, not visual manipulation.
It's all
So he's just
soft,
been projecting his voice onto other people this whole time.
Yeah, we're looking at him from behind, right?
Sorry,
So
in
never
the
sees
song
front.
credit, did it say that Hack and Barry were the fucking vocalists?
I did not see it.
Sorry, I just saw that and I was like, what? I think I saw it wrong, but I saw in the music credits there was something that said Hack and Barry.
It does kind of sound like their voices.
I was looking at the overlay and not the screen, so I didn't catch it.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, this episode has given me the takeaway that this show is basically Detective Conan meets Torchwood meets Ghost in the Shell.
Man, I do want to watch some Ghost in the Shell again, though. I'm gonna have to queue that up eventually.
I've actually never seen it, but I did watch the movie when it came out, the live-action one.
The movies and the series are like completely different beasts, really.
Yeah, I heard the movie was kind of a blend of like the main series and like a movie or something.
The movies are like very slow and introspective and very ambience focused, and then like
I'm talking about the
very much
live-action one.
focused on like the
Oh yeah, no, we're talking about
philosophical
the
course.
animated movie when we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the series, which is like what I ended up binging, which is a lot more episodic detective thriller.
Well, they also feel like the different eras that they were made in.
Mhm.
The
Oh,
animated,
100%.
the animated movie feels like a '90s animated movie, whereas the show feels like a 2000s, because I think that's the eras that they're made in.
Oh
So,
yeah, 100%.
I don't know if you've ever seen Armitage the Third or things like that. Where
I've never even heard of that.
Oh, really? It's like I think it was the first anime movie I ever bought.
Oh wow.
Going back in the history.
Well, it's a very slow build up with a lot of emotional overtones that lead up to like 2 or 3 fight scenes, which mean nothing other than reinforcing the emotional undertones.
Right. Which, I mean, that's a good fight. It's a fight that actually does something about the story, or at least is for a reason other than being a cool fight.
But yeah, I would say that the movie is very much in that 90s era. Emotion and animation are more important than fight scenes and etc. Even though the movie kind of dead ends on a fight scene.
Right.
Cyborg versus Tank. But
hell yeah.
I didn't watch the live action movie, so I have no commentary on that.
I don't
I
really
haven't
remember
either,
a lot about it. I just know that I watched it with someone who's a fan, and he said, "Oh, this is kind of just a mix of everything together." He didn't hate it, but he wasn't necessarily impressed.
I would put out there.
Understandable.
I would recommend Standalone Complex, which is the show.
Yeah. But speak about this show. So, we did get a whole lot of backstory for 2-3 different characters, and even a lead into what's going to happen in the future, and actually kind of a main arc, I would say. Like, this is definitely fitting back into the main things. Like, they have their person, they know something's weird, maybe they're also connected to the actual Phantom Zero phenomena happening.
We're on episode, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 6, halfway.
What I'm feeling here is you could watch the first 3 episodes. I'm going to guess the last 3 episodes are probably going to be the same way. That they're the very important story beats of the characters. And then all the episodes in the middle you could watch in any order because they are just, I would consider filler.
Perfect for random broadcasts.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna call them filler, because I think we discussed this before. That oh shit, what's the Wild West anime? Trigun.
Yes.
Trigun is 64 or 65% filler, which means that everything you loved about Trigun probably wasn't the point of Trigun. It was filler.
10,000%, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm getting from this is at the beginning, where we're introduced to the world, the problem, them erasing stuff from the databases. That's the important part. And then they go missing. Last 3 episodes, they do the important stuff to fix the society. And these middle parts are all just us learning that the society is wrong in some way or another. And that they can be watched in any order, and that doesn't matter.
If I were to at least put this into, like, maybe a narrative perspective, like in writing a story, so if the next beat for a mystery is to, like, immediately catch on to a lead and follow it, this is the middle part where the characters are more organically finding the lead rather than finding it by contrivance.
I mean, I guess, but does it really feel like any real progress is made? Like they were like, okay,
Yeah.
we found a fake Phantom Zero, now we're back to square one.
Well, we found the instigator of the rebellion back when Grandma was a young woman, and he died during the event. So we're getting every one of these filler episodes has like a story beat, which would be important if you cared. Like last episode, I felt was just the society is wrong. The eraser of information has confused things to such a degree that we were left with the professor and all of his problems that we saw last episode. And then the episode before that, we saw how out of sync society is with social norms. With the guy who considered his own avatar to be his daughter, and his life went into a wreck when he wasn't able to find his avatar daughter data. So it just seems every episode is a further insight into what's wrong with society, as well as giving us a tiny little portion of background information that'll carry you into the end, the last 3 episodes, if that's how it plays out.
At least it's not like mystery boxing it or anything. It's just not doing it.
Oh, you know what? Another comparison. Big O. Y'all are familiar with Big O, right?
Yeah, Big O.
No, not Shy. Okay, well, for the viewers then.
Always a no for me.
For the viewers then, the middle part of Big O is relatively not important to the ending of Big O. And I believe Cartoon Network did show them out of order. Because it doesn't matter. They're little tidbits of information that really mean nothing to the overall thing that Big O ends with.
Right. You have a status quo, you add in extra details across it, and then at the end you pay off all the details together.
But you could avoid watching them and
kind
not
of a
lose.
long-form mystery, I guess.
Well, yeah, I don't think
because the point of a mystery story is to feed you clues across the story and then see if the person reading it figures it out first.
Right, I don't think we're getting painted a mystery, though. I think we're getting painted...
Yeah.
I think we're getting painted a 1984. The society is wrong. Here's our character in the midst of the society. Here's them slowly realizing that the world around them is wrong. And then we're going to lead into the hammer throw through a picture screen or something.
I don't think there are enough rats for a 1984 here.
And honestly, I lost my line, sorry. I forgot what I was going to say.
It's all good.
And I've been watching a lot of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
It's my line.
Yeah, I love that show.
And I think it's probably about time to go ahead and close this up.
You know, Ryan Stiles has been on that show for 33 years.
A master of improv.
Back in '88 when it started, he was in the first season. He's on the one with Alicia Tyler today. He has been on that show for 33 years. He has made it his life.
Honestly,
yeah, that's some commitment to improv comedy.
Just doing weekly improv comedy seems like the dream, right?
Well, he got on it in Britain right out of, I think, in improv school in Los Angeles. Like, that was his intro. Straight from blah 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 school. Ryan, my brain's knocking on his last name. Styles. Yeah, Ryan Styles. And then you look at his IMDb or Wikipedia, and he's done like 2 or 3 things outside of it. And it's been this one, and, you know, as opposed to Colin Mockery, who's also been on it a little less, but like still in the 30-year range, who has blown out. He's done a ton of other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just Ryan has made this his life.
Hey, you know, when you're good at something, do it.
Yeah, I mean, every season. From the original Colin host to Drew Carey to Aisha Tyler.
Oh man, I love when Drew Carey's in Yurei Deco. It's my favorite.
He could
All
be.
right.
He could be, what's his name?
He's
again?
Watson.
Watson, I forgot his name.
He's Watson.
He
He's
could
just
be.
Drew Carey in a cat suit.
Look at the body size.
It makes I believe it, honestly.
That's the true lore of this show. They moved from Whose Line Is It Anyway, put on the cat head, and then just decided to hang out in the detective agency.
I think
This
that's
is all just one Whose Line skit.
I think that's gotta be our play, right? Is every anime we have to throw the wackiest, craziest idea of what might be. Just so at the end we're like, yeah! It was fucking Drew Carey!
I you know what? I'm here with that. I'm here for it.
All right. Well, before we get our Drew Carey appearance, this has been Stone-Faced Reactions. I'm Griffin. That's Theta, and that's Chey. And this has been us watching Yurei Deco, and we'll catch you next time. See you, everybody.
Tune in next week where we have Adam Sandler.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?